What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Mike, this is Annie, and today we're drinking some whiskey. We're back to the old format here. We're going to see how it goes with this. We did the last video, our Scotch video, McLennan's, was flipped this way. Again, I do this on an iPhone. We're not high-tech people here. We don't have all kinds of fancy things like cameras and that. But we wanted to try it out this way again, see if the other way works. You let us know, do you like it where it's full screen, to the side, on a tripod, not all Blair Witchy, as Andy says, or do you prefer it this way? So I think maybe we will go to the other way. Maybe it looks a bit better. I don't know. But anyways, I digress. We are here to drink some whiskey, and today we're back on the bourbon kick. We're doing Knob Creek. This is aged 9 years, which is
That's
really
an odd number.
Yeah, it's a fairly long for bourbon. I think most bourbon that we see is like 3 to 4 years. But this one is also 100 proof, so it's got a bit more kick than your average bourbon here or there. Thank you, Auntie Heather, for the gift. She bought this for me. So, Annie, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey is made from mostly
Corn.
There we go. So we're expecting a lot of, it's also aged in new American oak barrels. We're expecting a lot of, some spices, some that sweet corn taste to it. Some oak, definitely. We're expecting that. So, interesting fact about Knob Creek. Its founder is a gentleman by the name of Booker Noe. Who is Booker Noe, and why is he important to whiskey? Well, Annie, I'm glad you asked. He was the grandson of Jim Beam.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he started that. Apparently, too, Knob Creek is a river in, I want to say Illinois. It's either Illinois or it could be, what's the, it might be a river in Indiana. It's either Illinois, Indiana. And it runs through, apparently, Abraham Lincoln's farm, supposedly. And that's what I read. I wish I did my research a bit better on this one. So I blame you, Annie. But anyways, we're gonna give this a try. First, we do it straight up, then we do it on the rocks, then we do it with some Coca-Cola. Although I do have to say, going back to the way we do this, my arm is a lot less strained by doing it the other way. So you might have sold me on the other way. Let's do it. Well, no, not yet. Glug, 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 glug. I do the glug, glug, glugs here, Annie. Did you want to try that out first?
No, you can try it.
All right, sounds good. Okay. A lot of spice.
This bottle is textured. I don't know if you noticed it.
What is it?
It's textured.
Oh,
It's
is
got
it?
like waves in the glass.
Oh, it's very. Oh no, I did not. Is it for your fingers, maybe?
No, I think it's just supposed to be like
A design, a cool design.
like the water of the creek. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
The water of the
Water
creek.
of the creek.
Water of the creek. All right. A lot. So it's a lot of spice, a lot of oak, and there's just a hint of caramel in there. What are you getting? Same?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I am getting the caramel though.
Caramel?
At the bit at
Yeah.
the end.
All right. Well, assholes and elbows. Whoa, that is really full-bodied, as they say.
That burns going down.
It is 100 proof. Oh, I didn't get a particularly good sip there, Yeah, wow.
Very caramelly finish.
It's the finish is like vanilla caramel
Like
and oak, but the forward notes to me are nuts and chocolate. I'm getting like an almond, maybe like a toasted almond and charred oak flavor to that. But the finish is vanilla-ish. Not bad. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I think this is gonna be better with Coca-Cola. I think I'm gonna like this best with Coke. Not too bad. It's a bit better than I thought. For some reason, I thought Knob Creek was cheap, like a budget bourbon, but it really isn't. Well, okay, let's try it on the rocks. All right, can throw a little bit more in there, Annie. Do a proper Annie pour, as they say. I gotta get this light fixed as well. I've been using this other one, but I think see, I'm nicely lit, and you are like, there we go, yeah.
That's all
So
right.
you're in my shadow.
I don't mind being in the dark.
You're in my shadow. You're like Maynard James Keenan from Tool. He doesn't want to be in the spotlight. He just hangs in the back and doesn't have any light on him.
The guy who looks like the dean from Community.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy pointed that out. So I'm a big Tool fan. And we also watch Community quite a bit. And Annie one day, as we're watching Community, says, the Dean looks like the singer for Tool, and now I can't unsee it. Thanks a lot. Ruin Tool for me, why don't you? Pretty much the same. I get more of a nut flavor to that.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't have that nice vanilla finish with it.
No.
Not bad. I think, like I said, I think I'm going to like this best with Coca-Cola.
It almost loses the sweetness from...
A little bit, yep.
Straight up.
This is not bad. This would not be my, so far anyways, I don't think this is going to be my first go-to bourbon. Oh, you know what? Yep, it is good with Coke. That is, I think, for me, I think this is best used as a mix in a cocktail or a highball. I think this is how I would use this. I think if I was drinking straight bourbon, I would probably go for like an Angel's Envy or something along those lines. Maybe even a Four Roses single barrel. I think that has a bit more of my palate to it. This is, to me, I think is going to be a mixer in cocktails. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it also gives it a nice kick to your cocktail as well, being 100 proof. So if you... getting ahead of myself here, I think my final sort of thought on this is it is going to be good as a mixer, a much better alternative to say like an Evan Williams, a Jack Daniels even, or I put it along the same, I think for me this is probably along the same lines as like a Maker's Mark, although I think I like Maker's Mark a lot better, but it is where it's got that higher proof. It's gonna be good for mixing. I don't know that I'd sip it too much. What do you think, Annie?
Yeah, I think it's better in mixed with something.
Yeah, that is really good in Coke. Really good. I want to try this with like an old fashioned. Mix it in with an old fashioned. I think that would be good like that. So we are gonna have to do some more. We keep saying this. We're gonna have to do some old fashioned videos and that. Why don't we do a review on the Weiser's old fashioned next?
Oh,
what do you think?
Yeah, I have that at home.
I have that right here.
Oh,
Matter of fact, yeah. Maybe our third video. I know you said you were tired, but you got one more video in you today, Annie? We're doing a bit of a blitz today.
Yeah, one more video.
She's got one more in her. Yeah. See, that one's gonna be a quick one. So yes, ultimately Knob Creek, I think I'm gonna give it a nominal thumbs up with the caveat that good for mixing. I don't know that it's great for sipping per se. Not my particular taste, but I think a good alternative to for a few different times. So all right, Annie, onwards and upwards. Let us know what you thought about the format video. Maybe we'll do the old-fashioned video the other way. So we'll see you guys very soon. Thanks for watching.